This is loads of vegetables and no flour and no eggs and no butter and no white sugar, and it's not light and fluffy. It's very dense and full of protein, and this is what they look like. So really all I've done is grab some plain flax seeds. You know, you let them sit there in the water for about 15 minutes until you get this really kind of gooey egg type texture. I'm using carrot and pumpkin, and I've just grated them, and I want to grate an apple as well, just to add a little bit of sweetness to it and a little bit more texture, because when you bake apples and there's cinnamon in this, it makes everything just so delicious. So you can use any apple. This is a random apple I had around. It could be a red apple. It could even be a pear. It can be whatever you like. I'm going to put these veggies into this bowl. Give it a good mix, come over to the sink and just wring out any moisture. Into that, I'm going to add a banana. Just want to mash this up. I'm going to add all my liquids into here. So my flax eggs, coconut milk, just a little bit of olive oil, some maple. This is a really good mix. I'm going to take my almond meal, just make sure the lumps are out as much as you can. Some baking powder, coconut sugar, and then the hemp seeds. And then we want a good pinch of salt. Just going to mix this up with a fork, just briefly. Normally muffins are mixed very gently. That's one thing I do know for sure. So I'm not mixing this like an intense human, like that. I'm just really just gently folding it all and making sure it's all combined. Oh, yum. Oh, that's delicious. I'm gonna add, okay, I forgot to add the cinnamon. Oh my goodness, I need to add the cinnamon. Cynthia, I got really distracted then. I was talking away. Oh my God, that smells amazing. Okay, there it is. There's the good smell that I'm after. Yeah, they're really rustic and they're very moist actually. I mean, have a look at this. This one's cooled down completely, but have a look inside. I really hope you enjoy this recipe. It's very hearty. Very loving on the body, super healthy. The day I made this pumpkin loaf, I couldn't believe how moist it was, and I worked out why later. I remember that day clearly. I had no fresh bananas, but I had a load of bananas in the freezer from my 21-day cleanse. So I took a few out, I think like 2.5, and I thought to myself, oh, is this gonna work? I defrosted them, I put them in the bread mix, I baked the bread, and everybody came over that day and thought, this is the most moist bread you've ever made. So I'm just like in awe of that process, really, I am. I thought it was really quite amazing. All right, one of the things that you need to do in this bread is make flax eggs. And so that's 3 tablespoons of flax to 9 tablespoons of water. And then you're gonna add 9 tablespoons of water, which I think it's about that much. The next step is making sure all your ingredients are out, you're centered, the music's on really loud, preferably reggae for me, New Zealand reggae. Oh my God. The first thing you can do is grate your pumpkin. Okay, so I have my spelt flour, my coconut sugar, cinnamon, my raising agent, and some beautiful allspice, and a pinch of salt. And you want to give this a really good stir. Those bananas, your flax gooey eggs, vanilla paste, some coconut oil, and then your grated pumpkin. Gonna mix the wet together, just mashing those bananas into the pumpkin and into the flax. So this looks like quite a dry batter, and it is. And there's a technique to incorporating the wet and the dry together, and this is what I'd love you to do at home. So have a look at this. So you're just going to grab some of it and just mix it together, just on the side like this. Just pulling in the flour to that batter, just like this. Just on the side. Let's have a little taste. I love flax eggs because it doesn't taste like raw egg then. I can't stand raw egg. Oh my God. I've got a lined bread tin here, which is perfect. And now I want to put the batter into here. Just make sure it's all evenly spread. And into the oven it goes. The whole house is going to smell amazing. Make sure you put it on the middle rack, okay? It's really important. I baked some stuff in this oven a while ago and I put it low down and it burnt. So just make sure it's on the middle rack. It's really important. The house is smelling amazing. Oh my God. Hot, hot, hot. Don't get too cocky and think you can just jump into it straight away. Have a look at this tin. I love that. Epic. It is so moist. Seriously moist. And I'm going to keep this in a container in the fridge. Sealed glass container in the fridge. And it's going to be epic when all my mates come over this afternoon. That's it from me. Enjoy. Everybody behind these cameras would absolutely love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah!
Flax seeds. I've got some vanilla, coconut oil. I know, it's so yummy. Maple syrup, baking powder.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Desiccated coconut, and I've got Bob's Red Mill's incredible flour. What is that flour again? It's all-purpose, right? Yes. All-purpose flour. I just love it. And I've got some beautiful vegan chocolate chip flour, coconut, the baking powder, coconut oil, maple syrup, and then our flax eggs. Have a look how gooey they are. Just emulsify the oil with the maple and the water as much as you can. It's going to go into our wet mix. And when that's all combined, like this, add in your chocolate chips. And just fold those in. But have a look at the consistency, right? So I've got a little bit of coconut oil in here. And all I'm going to do is scoop the coconut oil up. And what that's going to do is it's going to be easy for this to come out. And it just comes out beautifully and it doesn't stick to my scoop. I know, right, genius? I'm not wasting a lot of it, which is super cool. Yep. Okay, last one. Well, maybe two. Get all that off, yum. Cookie dough, oh my God. Okay, hang on a moment, sorry. you know, his vibe, the family vibe, the whole thing, and how they give back to their employees. I think it's super cool. Okay, Weira's on the floor. He's ready. Are you ready, Weira? Can you smell it? Look out for this, is gonna be hot. Okay. Oh my God, they're delicious. That's not something you want to be putting in your mouth straight away, by the way, because you'll burn the roof of your mouth. Cookie? We are so done. Do not eat them hot. It'll really seriously burn the roof of your mouth, so just give it a minute. Let's have a look at the other side. Oh, lovely. Cookie, 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 cookie. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, seriously. Look inside there, Weira. Look how fluffy that is. That's it. That's winning. Oh, it's dripping.
My private time with this cookie.
I need my private time with this cookie.